They played against Big City Boys from Vietnam, and they won 2-1. So it actually went a full series. This wasn't an easy journey for See You Soon, and by that account, you could say that maybe Team Hak played a cleaner series overall. But I would say this is the test for Team Hak, the equivalent to what See You Soon is going to be facing as well.
Is that man in a poncho already? He is cold.
Is that the Sith Lord?
That is that is the Dark Master himself. Wait, I'm looking and trying to figure out who it is. I'm pretty sure that's Mon. I see Min. I don't see Mon. Al is in the back. Lola is on the right. And Gary's on the left. So it has to be Mon.
By process of elimination.
By pure process of elimination. And once again, congratulations to Min recently getting engaged. Happy man. Even happier. He's able to win out the series.
Oh, definitely. I mean, again, they are one step closer. They are one game closer to qualifying, right? I mean, top 4 not easily attainable, but I would say that Team Hak they've gotten the easier end of the journey. Right, they are not starting it off against Game Lab or Euphoria. They're not facing up against Aura or Bigatron. This is definitely still an easier role, and this is good for them, right? A comfortable pace for them to build up their confidence.
Here's the thing, in the Swiss format, eventually you're going to have to fight a strong team. Like, winners are going to play against winners, and people who drop their series will have to play with other people who drop their series. Eventually, we're going to get to the very top of the food chain as the days go by.
But at least you're at a comfortable pace.
For
you're
now,
not
you
getting
still
thrown
have,
into the deep end, you know?
Yeah. You're not getting thrown and expected to swim just yet, but in the meantime, let's see how they get their toes wet here against See You Soon. I'm very excited for the draft because that's going to give us a lot of information of at least where the headspace is at for both teams.
Yeah, it'll be pretty indicative of how much homework these two teams did on each other, right? Like the bans, especially. I think there might be a lot more expectations for the side of Team Hak and how they draft the composition, because you have to consider the comfortable heroes on the side of See You Soon that you just normally don't see in MY.
Yeah, I think the biggest exploiting point, if See You Soon has already figured this out, is number one, Lola plays a very sacrificial role for the rest of the team, right? You have the main 4, and then you have Lola, who's good at kind of maintaining his overall presence in the game by holding down the EXP lane, but still able to affect the team fights, whether it be Masha, whether if he has to play something else and sacrifice winning out his lane for the sake of the team, he's the guy who's going to walk up to the plate first.
Yeah, and I think that is also a role that Hello Heli didn't get to punish too much yesterday. You look at the ban so far, it is still pretty standard. No Kaja, Lancelot, Yves, 1-1, Joy. So nothing out of the ordinary just yet.
Yeah, the ban's definitely going to be integrated with what the world meta is right now. The only thing that's a little bit noteworthy is going to be this Yves ban, because that means See You Soon are very comfortable with saying, hey, we don't mind Farsa, we don't mind Farmis, and we don't mind Valentina. Farmis is going to be the first pick for the side of See You Soon.
Yeah, very, very straightforward for See You Soon. And for Team Hak, they did ban out the glue, so they don't have to worry about that getting taken over. The Fanny is still on the table if Team Hak has an intention to go for it.
I don't think it's that bad. The question is, how do you answer the Cult Altar from the side of See You Soon, right?
Oh.
And instead of having to deal with it, how about we make it our own? Arlott was available, and I think this is one of the few times that we're going to see Lola actually have a game on a hero that is dedicated to try to win the lane.
Yeah, and at the same time, it really discourages the Farsa pick, right? You not only risk having the ultimate stolen by Man, but you also have an Arlott that can just go straight to the back to hit you with his ultimate. So See You Soon, not much choices in that mid lane mage.
This is all under the assumption that the Farmis is going into the support section, right?
That is very true.
I feel like See You Soon, as soon as they see the Arlott, they're like, okay, what are some of the options that we have on the table? Number one, Mincetar, hard counter to Arlott, can't dash at all, can't seem to escape it, doesn't have an eye for an eye like a Benedetta. So instead, they're going to make sure that they have, just in case, they're going to have this Franco, and Cambodian Francos are kind of nasty, so that's something to keep in mind.
They play the highest frequency of Francos in competitive Mobile Legends. No other regions does that.
These guys.
This is one of the few times where the first phase Franco ban would actually make a lot more sense.
Way more sense for sure. But they also get the carry, expecting that Team Hak is going to play some sort of a tank jungler and pair it up with a lot of tanks. Team Hak, they're going to be able to lock in that Fanny as their 3rd pick in the first phase. Now, second phase, I'm expecting the Kufra to get banned out almost instantaneously. You want to get rid of the counter picks for both the Arla as well as the Fanny, so maybe even a Mincetar.
And And I think that 100% would take a lot of priority, right? In this case, if there's not even a window for Grok unless Seiyusun does, unless Boxy go for the XP. Grok Minsita is the first one to go. Even if the Kufra isn't banned out, I mean, Team Hawk can also go for it themselves, right? Like, they have a lot more options to work with on their end.
I would agree, but I think Team Hawk would much rather prefer our Lolita, right? At least with the Lolita, you can block the iron hooks, you can disengage whenever you see a full engagement from Seiyusun with the Call Altar. You're able to block the auto attacks with Guardian's Bulwark against the Light Wheel. So I think there's just a lot of uses for it. Well, this is under the assumption that Seiyusun let it through, right? Because still, both sides are going to be missing out on supports. So therefore, ban them out. Atlas, natural counter to the Call Altar. You group together, he sucks you up, and you instantly lose the team fight.
I mean, for Seiyusun, they already have the Franco, so I think Team Hawk, are they still worried about Roman? Probably not for Seiyusun, right? They're just... Where is it? Yeah, I don't think there's a reason to ban the Kufra.
Yeah, no reason to ban it.
Ban the Hayabusa instead. It's going into the jungle pool. You still have that Ling that is an option, but speaking about Ling, he also became a very situational pick, right? We're seeing more Fanny than Ling, and we're definitely seeing a lot more Lancelot.
Exactly. I think if we're comparing both Ling and as well as Fanny, Fanny has significantly more damage. Just as mobile as the Ling, the only thing is that Ling scales a little bit better into the later stages of the game in comparison to the Fanny, who is very much under the limitations of that purple buff. Same as Ling, but at least Ling has flexibility.
Once the clock gets banned out, I see you soon. Team Hawk still looking for a marksman. Couple of choices to go for if you want a lane bully. That's always going to be the Brody. If you want to smash the Call Altar, I think the Beatrix in this case could be a good choice.
Yeah, I think Beatrix is a really good pick here. Unless they want to go a little bit more dive heavy, they can also go with the Quad. Just keep in mind that the Bloody Hunt is available, and that's always going to be a problem.
The Quad is banned out.
Ah, he got banned out. Darn it. So it has to be Beatrix, right?
Feels like it.
Is there anything else? Melissa is also available.
Oh, they're staying with the Harif, okay.
Alright.
You got the lane bully against Carry. Just a winning matchup, right?
Yeah, naturally. I think Team Hawk, again, there's a lot of ways they could have handled that draft, but again, this is comfort picks, right? Yeah. This is to the identity of Team Hawk.
Yeah, and then for them, if I can shut down the Carry early on and we get our hit, you'll probably get the same repeat against what they did against Hello Heli.
Yes.
Hello Heli.
I think Seiyusun at this point of time, they really need to start thinking about like what other outlets they can achieve other than just the carry. They might put Benedetta up on top on the EXP lane, but even then it's still tough. Fredrin gets locked in. At least now they have a stronger front line. It could still go into the EXP lane, but no, Benedetta. There we go.
So Fredrin jungle, the Benedetta, someone to cut the wave, someone to match the mobility of Team Hawk. The bigger question is, you have a Franco that can lock down a single target, but who is going to try and contribute much into keeping Team Hawk in check? You have so many members that can move around these fights.
Exactly. I think at least with Seiyusun, right, they know that the all-out matchup isn't the easiest in the world. Ideally, you want to have Glue to kind of, stonewall him and just pillow fight him as long as you can in the EXP lane. But with Benedetta, right, you have the advantage of speed and mobility. You're able to clear the waves and rotate very, very quickly to upcoming team fights, something that Arlott can't keep up with.
Oh, absolutely. And you also have the benefit of just being able to constantly cut those waves, right? You create these silent pressures for your team. It's going to be the show from Team Hawk. Again, another backline diver, some sort of catch as well. Which draft looks a bit more easy to execute?
I think in this particular case, I would say that Seiyusun has the easier draft to execute. Team Hawk will have the agenda to actually be the bigger aggressor here, and especially since I don't think anything's really going to happen except for just raw lane dominance for the side of Team Hawk as much as they can until we start getting into that level 4, and that's where you see the macro come into play for Seiyusun. That's my prediction for the early game at least.
Now you hear the man. For game 1, this is one of the more interesting matchups. Seiyusun against Team Hawk. Both have played in the best in the Premier League, the top of the echelon, whatever. Both teams from MPL, okay? From MPL respectively. Seiyusun, they did finish 3rd in their respective region. You compare that to Team Hawk that finished, well, bottom 2. Not really the proudest of results, but this could be very good platform, very good litmus test to see where Team Hawk stands. They do have their comfort picks, they do have Ao on that Harith. We saw what he did yesterday. We'll see if they can enable him for this game 1.
Yep. Now, let's jump right into it. See you soon on the blue side, Team Hawk on the red side. Gary, it's interesting to see that Gary actually likes starting off on the orange, but knowing that there's a chance. Oh my god, the Iron Hook from Boxy landing perfectly and securing first blood.
What did we say again about the Cambodian Franco?
They just don't miss. they really don't miss.
That it feels more of an unforced error, right? Because the cheese, you don't see it often.
You really don't see it often, but when it works, it feels super impressive when you hit every single one of these hooks. I mean, at least for Mon, he's not going to lose too much EXP. The wave was staggered a little bit. He's only just like 1 minion behind Kumi.
Wonder what the first blood went to. It went over to Kumi, so minor good news. Some go injection for the farmers. You can get your tickets. I'll talk about tickets in a bit because I'm feeling this is gonna just out of range in time.
Lola didn't want to go back in there. There's a possibility that the eye for an eye was still available, and that probably would have gotten killed. Bot side getting attacked, instantly killing off that Franco is great. 3 members were committed for this, by the way.
And just Man being able to keep Kumi in the lane. Ideally, I feel like if you're Kumi, you will want to be able to move the Franco to the side lane. Just unfortunate. They will try to attack top side though, trying to shut down this R-Lot, but Man is going to be there too.
Yeah, he wants to hit his level 4. He knows that the turtle is coming up in about 2 seconds, and Kumi, he's already level 4, so he doesn't need to kind of participate in there. They got to do this fast, right? They need to make the decision quick.
Yeah, and they should be able to get this turtle, no problem. Min, let's show us, gonna hit that level 4 very soon. Gary wants to steal, gets it with the retreat. They can't drag him away with a Shadow Stampede. Oh man, he's gonna get hooked though. Boxy not getting in range for the Iron Hook. Felix also forced back.
Yeah, nicely done by Gary, winning out that 50-50 so they don't actually have to use the Way of the Dragon to kick out Tuzu from the lane. Now making a play of their own.
They kick Boxy, Kumi shows out with the call altar to save him, but final sweep is there as well. Team Hawk won't be able to convert any kills, but Felix, he's looking for something. The Iron Hook is there, stolen call altar, very well done by Man. Not enough to save Lola though. Can they at least get some sort of kill? The Bloody Hand is going to be there from Boxy, and Man gets locked down. He's going to be finished off by Kumi, and Felix finds a big double.
Huge gank coming in from Felix, and that's why Benedetta is so good. Her engagement, especially when you take Petrify, with the Electro Final Blow, it almost feels undodgeable for the amount of area that it covers.
And just the raw damage in these close quarter fights, right? You not only have your escape route cut off, but you are slowed down, taking just insane amount of damage. Boxy showing up, well, almost showing up bot side. That wave was a bit too close to the turret.
Yeah, but Min, he's already got the Way of the Dragon available. No flicker, unfortunately, so he can't force the play. He's waiting to see whether See You Soon makes that first mistake by walking up a little too far. A pause is called.
Mostly from the side of See You Soon, so we will figure out what the issue was. Get the iron out, but so far we're still early into the game. See You Soon off to a fantastic start. You had that level 1 cheese with the flicker Iron Hook, but a great turtle fight. Silver lining is that at least Gary took the turtle.
Yeah, Gary is winning out on that turtle. We have to keep in mind that the EXP side of the map is actually the weak side for Team Hawk. They're dedicating a lot of their resources to make sure that this Harith gets ahead, and it's pretty much a guaranteed win as soon as you start taking away the support system for the gold laners.
And that's what they did yesterday also, right? They are willing to sack Lola's lane and just to make sure that Ao gets the hit. So far, he's still having a pretty decent game. The bottom side between him and Carry uncontested, but we're seeing that Farmist 2 kills already. The Benedetta getting a hit. And that could draw attention from Team Hawk all the way to the top side.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think for See You Soon, they're going to be playing through multiple avenues here, right? R-Lot, a little difficult to handle in those team fights, but his ultimate, that final slash, good for defensive maneuvers as well as offensive maneuvers if they want to press an advantage. So I think for See You Soon, right, splitting up their resources is going to be very, very ideal, especially in that mid lane. Throwing that Franco onto the opposite side of the map, it just takes one Iron Hook, one good Iron Hook to change the game for R-Lot, forcing him to flicker away. That's already a big win.
Yeah, and thankfully, before we head into the pause, we did see Boxy just able to be on the bot side, right? Just matching the movements of Team Hawk. So even if there's any attempted gank, it will not work out. In fact, Min is going to show on mid-side, but it's a Benedetta. Just close to impossible to catch.
Exactly, right? Again, just good movements from See You Soon. 4 members hunkered down on the bot side as Sarian Felix clears up the mid wave and also catches his top wave without any loss of EXP.
See You Soon setting up an ambush. Considering that this is a very Harry favored matchup, I mean, the Rasmat isn't doing too bad, you know? Right, he's having a pretty decent time. He's just like what? Does the network just 100 go behind? In fact, he's actually ahead of the Harry.
Yeah. I mean, that's because the wave is pushed. Yeah, but very marginal scale. It's basically dead even between the two. Al did recently purchase a Calamity Reaper, so you can definitely tell that Ra does not want to trade too heavily against him.
Team Hawk will get this turtle away. No contest at all. Tuzu will get it. And See You Soon, they do have that slight gold lead at all, just by after the first turtle fight. In terms of the levels, at least, I mean, Tuzu being able to keep up with Gary, I think that is very important, right? In fact, he's slightly ahead in experience on this Fredrin.
Yep, and that's just due to the being able to take turtle. He will even out the score eventually, but right now, See You Soon hold the initiative on the attack, right? Team Hawk, they're basically just power farming as much as they can. I mean, look at the gold earn, right? Currently, Al just ever so slightly, like literally 3 gold away from Ra. Felix is the one who's earning the most gold currently.
Felix getting jumped on by Gary, but not the easiest target to kill either. See You Soon once more, bringing 4 members down to the bot side. Tuzu will check this brush. Spots out this Cho, so no gank attempts from Team Hawk. But they can move over to the top side on the Benedetta if they want to. Also spot it out, flicker forward into a bloody hunt. They should be able to get rid of this Harif. No problem. See You Soon finally paying off.
Yeah, unfortunate for Al. Unfortunate. Can't really do too much about that. He could have preemptively looked to go for the Purify, but at the end of the day, that Bloody Hunt is going to connect whether they like it or not. So Gary quickly moves on to the opposite side. A lot of resources and a lot of members down on the bot. You're looking to trade 1 for 1, and in this case, it's going to be the turrets.
Gary will also try to take the purple buff away as well. I'm feeling he's going to be dead with the Electro Final Blow, and unfortunately, Gary, wanting to escape, gets slashed midway. They do lose Boxy. See You Soon diving straight to the back. Felix still has health. Terrified is well put out by Man to stop this dive.
Oh, Man saves 2 members just because of that Shadow Strike. Really nicely done here, but it does mean that See You Soon will have full control over the Turtle Pit, and I think that Team Hawk falling behind right now. Even Felix, he's going for a damage Benedetta rather than Hunter Strike into full tank items.
Well, you get the Bloody Hunt again, just onto Min. Pretty durable. Final Slash is going to be there, but the Appraiser's Wrath will finish off the Cho. Gary finds Kumi, but he'll respawn immediately because, well, Farmers, why not? Ra, he is very deep in front, but Felix is going to show up. The iPhone actually blocks the stun from Lola. He's diving straight for the Aula. The Electro Final Blow goes right just a little bit, but Boxy finds the golden hook, and that is going to be Felix with a mega Q streak.
Woo-wee! Man, See You Soon just cutting off angles. It's like they're playing an FPS or something, but now they're going into the mid lane. Oh, man!
Yeah, I had to purify that. He still lost at mid tier 1, and Tuzu secures the turtle. We're starting to see the aggression pull through, Gideon. See You Soon. 4K go advantage.
Yeah, they are taking full control over the lanes, and now that they are, bolstering their weak side of the map, Al unfortunately can't forcefully push out that wave without having to blow a battle spell or maybe even losing his life. And Benedetta naturally winning out on her lane on the strong side, able to kind of regroup with the rest of the team and look for these big engages.
And just like that, bot tier 2 immediately taken out. If you're the carry now, I mean, they can stick with the team and deathball this, right? Conceal. Not sure if it was spotted. Yeah, looking for Al though, that is the biggest target. Electro Final Blow used already. Al forced to show himself. Min will be able to help, but Tuzu is coming in for the flank. Where do you go out? They're going to try and keep this Fredrin intact. The Chrono Dash doesn't buy enough distance as the Call Altar from Kumi keeps his team alive and gives Tuzu a double.
Very weird movements coming in from Team Hawk, but See You Soon making the smart choice. They see how out of position Al actually is, and they probably made the assumption that even if they play hyper defensively towards their side of the map, if we cut him off right from the river, there's nothing that he can really do about it. And now the conversion from See You Soon, so great, able to take away the purple buff as well.
I mean, Felix is out of control right now. 4-0, the Bloodlust X. Look at him, he's soloing Gary. Gary will try to take this fight. Electro Final Blow used as well. Felix gets away just barely. But I mean, you are drawing attention of a Fanny to your side of the lane.
Exactly. I'm surprised that at least with Felix, he has enough items, especially with the Bloodlust Axe. He's able to survive the initial engagement from Gary through the Spell Vamp alone. Now, the bottom side getting fully controlled by the side of See You Soon. They're hoping to start a fight Lord in the next 16 seconds. But notice this, right? Every time you see Fanny, the side lane's getting shoved out as if she was a Ling.
And Felix will be forced to match that conceal again. Whoa! Boxy, another hook! And that was a sidestep predicted by him. Lola ends up going down. Min will flicker, kick, all the back. Only finding Kumi though, but he didn't get to use the call Alta. So now Ao gets to do his job. Tuzu trying to run away. They have the Shadow Strike from Man. Gary is going to rejoin the fight right now. Where's the target? Gets on top of Frog, of all people. And Ra gets taken out quickly. But you have Felix getting a trade back onto Man.
1 for 3 in favor of See You Soon. Now with a 5k gold lead, Al is getting really strong, but until then, See You Soon have full control over this game. As long as See You Soon isn't escalating, isn't progressively taking down towers, Team Hawk has time. And this Lord, if Team Hawk can just delay this Lord for another, 3 minutes or so, they can start catching up with See You Soon.
Yeah, props to Min finding the Will of the Dragon onto Kumi, right? The absence of the call Alta really gave them a chance, but they gotta do it all over again, this time without the flicker from Min.
Min gotta find a way to the Dragon somehow, but Boxy is making it tough.
Team Hawk would just have to concede this no contest at all. And he even forces the kick from Min just like that.
Yeah, I mean, Min, he's got to do what he's got to do to make sure that he lives that, right? If he gets locked down, he ends up dying. He's just giving some free gold over to See You Soon. Not like they don't have a lot of gold already. It's just that now with the Lord. Oh,
won't be able to catch the fan. Thankfully, steel cables getting him out. It's a repeat of yesterday where you just have Fannies split pushing the lane and drawing attention from See You Soon. All that considered, See You Soon are still moving really fast as a unit. I mean, Boxy making the call with the conceal is putting a lot of pressure on the Fanny.
He really is. They really are. And they're basically just zoning out Team Hawk from the top side of the map, and they're going to slowly sweep down into the mid lane, slowly sweep down into the bottom side to ensure that there are no holes in the defense.
Top tier 2 will go down first. The Lord is still pushing bot.
Look at this. Look at the synchronization.
Oh my, yeah, they're doing so well. And now, if they want to connect bot, they definitely can. Boxy looking for a hook. Been able to shun pull out of that. See You Soon. Looking to try and get this turret, and they're just going to go in with the engage. With Felix, final slash is dead, but it's all tanked out by the Call Alta. Inhibitor that drops as Team Hawk loses Min from the get-go. Lola dropping low, and Felix still healthy and alive. Can Gary salvage this fight? He will find Kumi first, but it's still a 2-for-1 trade.
Oh, 2 for 1. And even if they did kill Felix, he still has that immortality. Oh, he's going back in there.
Just a bit of love tap onto Boxy. Well, Team Hawk, all things considered, only losing an inhibitor.
I mean, so it's not looking good for Team Hawk, right? This is a very difficult position to actually play from. We'll see how long they can actually withstand. Woo! Oh boy, I am looking at Boxy, and he's like, luckily he doesn't have the Bloody Hunt.
Oh yeah. He even predicted the direction that Gary was flying towards with the hook.
Oh man, these Cambodian players so very nasty. The engage was beautiful coming in from Felix, managing to catch off 3 people. There was the counter engage coming in from Lola with the final slash, but it's completely nullified by this call Altar.
And Gary was instantly locked down by Boxy, right? He waited the entire fight just to use the Bloody Hunt on the Fanny.
Oh boy, Al coming to his last couple of items here. I saw him get a Holy Crystal earlier, and you pair that up with a Divine Glaive. He's got more than enough damage. Looking at the items from See You Soon, I see 1 Radiant Armor from Benedetta. I'm seeing the Fredrin. Does he have any MR? No, he doesn't. It doesn't look like he has any magic resist as well. Radiant Armor from Boxy 2. Yeah, only 2 people currently with magic resist.
Oh yeah. Look at the net worth. Top 3. Benedetta, Carry, and Fredrin. See You Soon were very patient waiting for Gary, but Gary was also, you know, a man who doesn't rush it.
Yeah, he's not a complete menace just yet. For now, just being a little annoying. Gary is going to still be able to secure that purple buff, which is great for CU Soon. It's like, yes, have that purple buff. At least I know you don't have retribution for this Lord.
Tuzo also uses retributions. So he needs to drag it out for another 15 seconds. Not sure if you have it though. Hook again, Lola gonna kick back, and now final slash again. The counter for Kumi just in time. The counter engage from CU Soon is absolutely beautiful. Ra free hits everyone, gets a triple kill already. They're looking for Man, who is on the run. The hook does miss, but Felix is not gonna let it slide. 4 dead for Team Hawk, and Gary can't do anything.
Yeah.
A team wipe. CU Soon putting in a clinic in this game 1, absolutely smashing Team Hawk.
Yep, not even, again, slow progression. We do see with the aggression only when necessary. Science plus violence really defines the region of Cambodia. Very clean game there. Congratulations as they take the match 1-0 against Team Hawk. And man, Boxy with those iron hooks, an absolute menace.
Right, this is where we go back to the, I think, first phase ban Franco. It could be a good move.
It really could be a good move here. I don't know. I still think that it's kind of 50-50 here with a lot of these teams. I love the hard prediction from the side of CU Soon to think, hey, I'm